Hey, how's it going? It's Grant,
And Shelby.
the Garden of Eater, and today we are celebrating not 10K, but 11K. It has been amazing, the kind of support that we've been getting, and we'd like to share it back and give it back to all you guys. So, starting away, right off the bat, let's get a giveaway going on. It's pretty much going to be straight giveaways tonight. We got a bunch of different things to give away. I didn't grab the foods either. I'm a little off tonight. I got everything else. I forgot the foods.
Oh, you got everything else. The 20 things we needed right before the live stream. What's the first giveaway?
Well, the first giveaway is hashtag TGOE, and that is going to be for a $25 gift card. But then simultaneously, we're going to have another giveaway for those that can't watch the live stream live and you're part of the replay crew. Comment down below on this video exactly how many aquariums we have in the house total, not just filled up with water this time. It's how many aquariums we have in the house. And it's going to be the first person that gets it right will get a $50 gift card to our website, tgoeshrimp.com. And then you want to talk to chat a little bit, and we'll waste some time to give away this next one.
Yep. Welcome in Mimic, Green, and Frank, and DIX signs. There's a question from Green. Says, have you ever seen a young female struggle to hold her eggs? I have one yellow back that was dropping them and going back to pick them up, fumble.
Yeah, as first-time mothers, they're not very good at carrying the eggs. Some of them get dropped or spilled. Sometimes they're able to pick them back up like a fumble and keep running away with them. Sometimes they eat them. There's just not a lot of experience, and they're just not the best moms. So if they do lose the first clutch of eggs, usually I don't worry about it too much. Sometimes they drop them. Sometimes they molt early, and it kind of falls off with the molt. But then other times they're just good moms right off the rippers. So yeah, it's a possibility. Nothing to be concerned about. Anything else?
No, I'm reading. It's taking me forever. Thank you so much, Living Dreams Aquatics member for 13 months. Said congrats on the big 11K.
Well, I also see you're at 13 months, and I don't believe we've sent you your SAM scales. Do we even have one of those out and about? Man, we should be more prepared. But for our 12-month members, we do have a custom-made green kiwi Tai B Caridina shrimp SAM scales print. You need to message us. Like right now, taking a screenshot of your Living Dreams Aquatics member for 13 months and then sending it to us with your name and address so we can send you the print and then an extra little bonus as well for being a supporter for us for so long. So that's for anybody, by the way.
Thank you so much, Toop Dog. Gifted 5 Garden of Eater memberships. And those went to...
Oh, thank you, Toop Dog. Really appreciate it.
So welcome. It's Durr, Henry, KJE, WM Jen, and Frogs. Awesome.
And everybody who just got a membership or anybody who would like a membership, you get a 10% off code to our website, tgoeshrimp.com, as well as a custom sticker holographic TGOE. The only way to get it is being one of our members. So email us at thegardenofeater@gmail.com, and we'll get you those stickers and coupon codes.
Thank you all for the kind words. I am reading them as I go by.
We're not the only one giving gifts tonight. It looks like big shrimping. I'm going to stick to that, Steve. And Matt is also feeling a little giving mood, as well as we have a few giveaways from Scuba Steve. And I feel bad I didn't tag Scuba Steve in that last post. I feel bad, Scuba Steve. But he is giving away a t-shirt tonight too, so I appreciate that.
Richard Reynolds, go with the Flow Aquatics. member for 7 months. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, Richard. Thank you.
And Putland Creek Aquatics, member for 14 months, says, woohoo, I get a print. Don't forget to email us. A lot of people, it's driving me crazy. It is getting warm in Florida, and thank you. All the bugs are coming back. Yay. Don't forget to email us. Most of the people that have hit the 12 months have forgot to email us to get the addresses. I have to keep track through the emails. It's like the easiest way. So just make sure you email us at thegardenofeater@gmail.com. Do not use Grant's personal email. We will never find it in there.
There's a lot of spam. That's why we set up another email.
Yeah.
And it's not like spam mail. It's just like a lot of customer orders and other things where it gets lost really easily.
Thank you so much, Peplin. Thank you, Scuba Steve, member for 7 months. Says, how many champions do you guys know? Quite a bit. Well, you're one of them. Nathan Hovey, member for 12 months, says, I best be a year member now. Yeah. Yep, noticed that today. I told him. So thank you so much.
Well, you got to come back to the house now so you can get your print.
Yeah, that literally just showed that you... Big Steve, thank you so much. Gifted 1 Garden of Eden membership. I don't know who that went to.
Thank you, Big Shrimpin'. You gotta call him Big Shrimpin'. I don't know why he went with this name change.
So Josh, welcome. And then Matt gifted 5 Garden of Eden memberships. You guys are just dishing it out like it's Christmas.
So, well, appreciate it. Thank you, Matt.
And that is Laura, John, My Fish Tank Aquatics, Matt, and Cusinelli. I hope I said that right. Close enough, probably. Thank you.
Well, let's go ahead and give away this first gift card because we got a lot to give away. So we should start getting them off here. Hashtag TGOE. This is your last chance to get in on this $25 gift card.
If I can figure out how to do things. There we go. Refresh. Wow, 70 entries. And let's spin that wheel.
Sterling Aqua Shop.
Sterling, make sure you comment below so we can make sure that gets to you.
And I did count all the giveaways. We have enough that we can do one every 10 minutes. So
that's crazy. Did you get a pen so we can write down the winners? Just
in case. No, I did not get a pen. I don't know where the pen went. The pen was right with the list. Did you not hand it to me?
All your fault.
I swear this is my fault, but a little bit might be yours. So besides everything that's been going on, it has been like over a week of back to like normalcy for me. Been cruising along with water changes. Everything behind us is looking nice and fresh for tonight's water change for tonight's live stream. I did all the water changes for this last night. So we got Sterling.
Yep. Woo-hoo.
And Sterling, you can keep playing for the rest of the night. Just because you won one doesn't mean you got to stop. But anyways, we've been back to our normal routine a little bit more. Only got 2 more racks to do in the whole house, and then the whole house will be done within 2 weeks. So that is definitely a good feeling of relief, just to be on track with the routine scheduling again. But we are in the process of clearing out the bedroom. 2 of the biggest tanks have already been moved. Majority of the aquariums have already been moved out of the bedroom. But because we sell a lot of plants from the nurseries, we needed somewhere to put those. And we had a bunch of holding aquariums in our bedroom. I'll be moving those into the garage tomorrow. And then we'll throw a fresh coat of paint on the walls because you never know when you're going to be back there again and you have free walls to paint. And then we'll go ahead and start building the stands. And it's going to be 3 stands. 1 stand will hold 36-ish. What are they? 2.5 or 3.5 gallon rimless aquariums. I forgot what size.
3 gallons.
And then we have 2 stands that are going to be what I call the TGOE stand. It's going to hold 36 10-gallon aquariums, and I've already shot some B-roll footage of us like drilling holes and cutting some wood and oh, I almost let one slide there early in the stream. And we gonna put together a whole basically demonstration on how we build our stands and how you can put together your own stand. And we've done many variations: the 110-gallon 10 tank stand, the 90 10-gallon tank stand, a bunch of 16s and 20 stands as well that are all holding 10-gallon stand. Oh my God, so much 10-gallon tanks to talk about on the racks at once.
Lexi says, are we auto entered? No, keep an eye out for that hashtag. Other people will be using it. And then once we do create the next giveaway, it will tell you in the chat which hashtag we are giving away.
So you can do another giveaway. Do you want to run it the same?
Yep. Let's
All right.
do it again.
So if you already entered hashtag TGOE, you are automatically in the next drawing. So does it take Sterling out of the equation though?
I removed him.
I said he could win other ones for the rest of the night.
Yeah, but we're not going to do TGOE for the whole ones. This one's just. What is this for?
Another $25 gift card.
We'll change the hashtag once it gets to something else.
Okay.
Abstract said, how has it been? Just hashtag TGOE. I'm so sorry. How has it been having a bunch of new shrimp in the house? Is it hard to stop staring? Some of them, for sure.
It was a lot of work at first, but now it's only like an extra 10 to 15 minutes added on to every night. Pretty much we get the kids to bed around 8:30 every night. So 8:15, I've been going through. There's 4 tanks that have a little bit of an issue with I suspect it's a bacterial infection, and Plamy gave us some of his product called the Cure. And I'm actually really impressed with how well it's working. If we had that back in the beginning of the move, or back when we had done Daryl's or Steve's move, or even just a couple of orders of shrimp where we got in large colonies and it just wasn't done properly, we could have saved a lot of shrimp. So definitely happy with the product, but I made it a habit. 8:15 every night I go dose those 4 aquariums. And then because we have a lot of shrimp in 10-gallon tanks, there are a few of them that are being fed every night, just because if I don't feed them, somebody's going to be a little bit extra hungry and eat one of their friends. It's going to happen. So we've been feeding a little bit more, but it's only like 10, 15 minutes because we don't feed all of the shrimp every day. They're every other day. So it's not that bad. Yeah. And I try to only look at them after I feed them. So,
but most of them are doing good. I saw that Frank asked about them, and yeah, he pretty much just explained that all in good one we're at.
And the only shrimp that are having an issue are the shadow pandas. So that's why they were on the website, and then we took them off. So
Stephen P. gifted 5 Garden of Eden memberships. Thank you so much. And that's Ray's Fish Room, Skipper, Caprice, Nezzy, which we completely forgot to watch that video today, and Jamie. I literally said it right before, but we had to go.
We wrote it down.
Dinner.
I put the note on the table so we would see it. I'm sorry.
We get a little busy with the kids, and we got new bikes for Layla, so we've been out doing that and basketball and all these things. So
I promise you, we'll check it out in the near future.
Yes.
And
thank
Stephen
you so much, Stephen P.
I'm sad to say we will not be seeing you this month. For everybody watching, Aquafest denied us having a vendor table. They said they already had too many plant and shrimp vendors. We told them we would just bring we would just bring fish and snails. We have a ton of fish in the house, and Shelby has already decided that she doesn't want to work with some of them. So getting rid of those. We have a bunch of fish from Richard. We have a bunch of rice fish and mountain cloud minnows, and then a ton of snails. Like we got these guys galore. We've got rabbit snails galore. There's a ton of stuff that we could have sold that the other two shrimp vendors wouldn't have had. And they just didn't want to entertain it at all. So anybody that was going to Aquafest that was looking forward to seeing us there and purchasing some stuff off of us, we'll do a special deal with you guys for like free shipping as long as you spend like $50 or something like that. So give us an email at thegardenofeater@gmail.com and we'll take care of you. But like the saddest thing is we won't be able to see you guys, Steven and Jenna.
But we'll see you at the
Or Toot Dog.
IBC.
I was really looking forward to seeing that. Yeah.
So thank you so much, Vibes Aquatics, for the $1.99 super chat. Says y'all looking good tonight. Love y'all. Thank you, Vibes.
And it's not the IBC. The IBC just happens to be there.
Oh, what is it actually for?
It's like the Texas Fish Conference. I'm horrible. I should know what it is.
Oinky, member for 13 months, says, may I humbly request a print and congratulations.
Yes, please just email us and we will take care of that. We just need to know your information to send it your way. And I know some of you have already sent your information. If you just want to like re-comment on that email, that way it's fresh in the list for us. There's just a lot to go through.
And Big Steve, member for 3 months, says, I'm only 3 months loyal. Well, thank you. Anything works. Gary GK Aquatic said, wow, I had no idea it's been this long. Member for 20 months. Thank you so much. I don't think my brother even knows how long he's been a member too. He made it past 12 months. I couldn't believe it.
Gary has a website and we need to look at his website and give him some feedback. We've just been super busy, Gary. I apologize. Like Shelby said, we bought a bike for the kids. For Layla, and it's nice weather out, and we've been doing a lot of that and then trying to keep up with just normal household stuff. So
yeah, sorry, trying to catch up on chat. If I missed your question from earlier, just let me know down below. I am lost in the comments already. Hashtag TGOE. Are we going to give that way in a few minutes? 3 minutes?
Yeah, whenever you want. You can do it now.
Laura said, what is your favorite shrimp you bought from that large batch? I personally am very happy with the orange-eyed red devils. We have tried them a few times. It is one of the most finicky shrimp to me that we just never got them to breed. It's like we got someone's older shrimp or something. They bred too much and they just got too stressed out. So I'm very excited for those, and I'm hoping that they finally take and we do good with those. What's your favorite?
The orange-eyed black devils.
Those are unique too, which I see. Someone actually made a post today that was really cool. It was like, they were like, it's not Halloween, but here these are. And the cool thing about his is if you haven't watched our video, there's a little shrimp that comes out of those that make it worth it. So you should watch the video.
Shelby already has some red galaxies that are nicer than most of his red galaxies, but he's got
really
some
nice
black galaxies that are, I think, a little bit nicer than the ones we have. We have some boas and some fancy metallic and colorations that are just different. So those are really nice in their own way. So, but the black devils, I think, are like what we already didn't have, so that's the best to me.
And Toot Dog said Shelby likes the galaxy. I don't like to share the galaxy. He can actually have there's like a whole bunch of them that are like the opposite direction of what I'm doing, where they're like a brighter red, and he likes that, so he can have all of those. I'm more towards the deeper red, and I like the backline, and I like to get the coloration on the backline. We have different colorations. There's like pink, and it's gotten like so dark it's almost red. And then we have some that have like blue coloration in the backline. So like that's the one thing I like to work on. So I enjoy that a lot. But John Morgan says we're going to need some of the cure. Can we buy it on the website?
We do not carry any of Plamy products yet. It's something that we will be talking about next week or another week after. It was really an emergency situation where Plamy had to have everything out of there by the end of the month. So it was just, let's take care of the shrimp, get the shrimp settled, and then we'll worry about product later. When Plamsky's ready to reach out to me, we'll figure out, the dry good costs and stuff like that, so we can carry it on our website. Another thing that I'm looking forward to doing with Plamsky is, when we were at his house, he had custom made all of his own filter guards for his canister filters and hang on the backs, and some of his intakes for the sumps. And I thought they were just super impressive and reminded me of the ones that we bought from Han when Han was still doing aquatics and not just houseplants. So I talked with Plamsky. He's going to work on a size, send us a little prototype, and then these will be the exact size for the gauge hose that Shelby's Work sells at West Marine. And just the only good thing about that hose is it's more durable and it doesn't get as flimsy and kink as much as the other hoses you get from Home Depot or Walmart. So you'll be able to buy and make basically your own shrimp python siphon style using these attachments. So really looking forward to doing a lot of things with Plamsky's. But if you guys haven't checked out the video yet, highly suggest you see that. I wasn't expecting to learn so much. I wasn't expecting there to be so much shrimp in just a porch, and I didn't expect the porch to be as small as it was. Like, it was crazy how jam-packed the room really was, and his methods and everything like that. I might not be able to carry on a mad scale with, like the 240 aquariums inside the living room, but like I might be able to designate a really nice rack or do something in the hallway where we can do some Plamsky method filtration and see what we can do. But it's been a lot of fun. Let's do the
Two things before we do the giveaway real quick. Happy birthday to Danielle Velez. Yay.
Oh, happy birthday.
And then another thing is, I see a ton of new people in chat. Please, Fish Fam, since we're not getting to chat as much today, please make sure you give them a good warm welcome so that they come to everybody's live stream. The Fish Fam has always been really supportive and really inclusive. So thank you guys for joining us, and let's get to this giveaway.
All right, hashtag TGOE last chance. And Nano, the next milestone is definitely PK. We'll probably do a little giveaway at 15.
Ashley Armandy.
Ashley!
Congratulations, Ashley.
Been talking to her all morning. Let's go. Sorry, I'm missing so much. Just make sure that, wow, the chat is going crazy tonight. I appreciate you guys so much. I was so far behind.
But we do have a bunch of Sam Scales prints that we will be giving away every week, it seems. If we can keep getting like 1,000 subscribers every week, that'd be nice.
Can you write down Ashley? The
Yeah,
chat is
sorry.
going way too fast. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. We'll come back to it. If you don't comment, we'll have to redraw, but make sure you comment.
And I did see some new people here today, so welcome. Thanks for joining us, and we really appreciate you guys coming to celebrate with us. This isn't our normal live stream on a Monday. We usually do a topic for about an hour and then general discussion with chat and answer questions, but Shelby does a really good job at going through and monitoring any important questions, and we bring up those. So if you're having an emergency or a situation, we can get the problem solved throughout the entire stream, but we like to keep it informative for those that aren't able to watch with us and just try to, put something on to kill some time doing water changes or while at work. So I like to make that first hour jam-packed as possible. This is not normal, but we like doing things like this where we can give back to everybody and show our support back. So
As long as I can, I'm hoping I don't miss anything right now. There's so much.
well,
Boots
I'll
and
leave you
Cats,
to it.
member for 3 months, says congrats on 11K. 15K can't be far off. Yeah, hopefully not. And I know that he was answering Nano's question, but every little milestone that we can hit is big to us because like it's just a lot. Like some people, like it might not mean a lot, but it really is a lot. So hopefully we can just give back. And that light is blinding me. Pushed it right up into his face. He's going to get the other giveaways, so he'll be right back. I'm trying to read as fast as possible and not be too awkward. Sorry. Mimics says, how long after moving tanks do you generally start seeing bacterial problems if they're going to occur? Usually right away. Most of the time what you'll see is like you'll see like a mold bomb kind of like look that will start to go on in the tank. And you'll get like 2 or 3 deaths like right away, and you know it's going to happen. Like a few hours later, another one will drop. They'll kind of just like turn on their side, and they just kind of like they're in a coma. Sometimes they'll still be twitching a little bit, but that's a clear sign that it's happening. I've known a lot of people that pull out their plants and don't realize they did that, and all of a sudden there's just shrimp laying on their side, and they're like, "Oh, I did nothing," and I'm like, you probably cause bacteria. You can't see it. Like bacteria is blind to us. Like that's how we get sick. If we could see bacteria, we wouldn't get sick. But
mostly right away. There are occasions though, you got to treat the situation like it's, a petri dish where anything that you do wrong is going to go catastrophically worse than it would usually in, optimal conditions. So if you overfeed the tank after you move, you're going to cause a bacterial spike. If you have the tank too hot or decide, okay, now I want to, move a plant or add a rock or something like that, that's really risky at this time. So you want to just keep things stable, maybe resist feeding for like a week after you move aquariums, because there's going to be some sloshing. Some stuff's going to come up from the deep where they're going to have something to eat. So it's not uncommon for them to come up afterwards, but generally speaking, like Shelby said, you see it right away. But you want to keep an eye on the tank until the first water change that you do.
Rob said, how do you see how many months you are as a member? I actually don't know the answer to this, but I do know that I believe you and Cherie are 12-month members. So we will get that out to you. I actually do have your address, and I already talked to Grant about sending that out.
The only way I really know to check is by making a super chat or whatever it is. It's free member milestone message that you get to bring up onto the screen. You can type it out and send it, or you could just backtrack it and not even send it, but it still brings up like how many months you've been a member for.
Shady Grader says, member for 9 months. Thank you so much. Says, well, I have been watching for over a year anyway. Yep.
Yeah, you've been here since the beginning. We know that.
Josh said, is zero nitrates bad for Neocaridina shrimp?
No, that is what you want. That is ideal.
Yeah. It's so funny that these come up. This is how we read your little emojis. This is hilarious to me.
It might work fine on their screen, though.
No, I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. That'd be funny. All right.
Next giveaway. All right.
Is it the right thing? Okay. That's the next giveaway?
Yeah.
All
so
right.
hashtag Shrimp Envy. And this is going to be for their favorites pack. And it is one of each of the greats. We got the Growth.
Light is so
We've got the Complete. We've got the Food Fight. And then we've got the Shell. And yeah, the lights are really bright. But we're going to be getting all 4
so worth it
of these foods. It's a value of $50. And then we're going to ship it to you for free as well.
I can enter, right?
You could, but that'd be a shame, Shelby. So that is what is the giveaway is for. There is another giveaway going on later for a PNW custom aquarium. If you don't like the one with the sump, you can choose the 1 gallon all-in-one. So Crypt Keeper, I know you want that thing. You could win one tonight.
Oh, is he here?
I don't know if he's here, but if he's not, he's going to be upset that he didn't get to enter for one.
Aww.
He's trying to get it for the jail.
So hard.
We're going to get shrimp in the jail.
Tube Dog says, you say backline. Is this the same as skunk?
Yeah, the skunk is another name for the backline racing stripe on Neocaridina. Yeah. Thank you, Durf Son.
Gifted 5 Garden of Eden memberships. And we did not give him his sticker when we just saw him at the Pasco Club. I had one in the car and forgot all about it.
Well,
but thank you so much for gifting those memberships. And I can't see who they went to. So congratulations to whoever they went to. And just make sure to email us at thegardenofeater@gmail.com. That's going to get
I
old
almost want
tonight.
to hang his sign up right here.
I know it fits so nice in front of the door.
It keeps falling.
I know.
So I took it down. I didn't want it to get
mount
damaged.
it. I'm gonna get there's like a double-sided sticky tape that doesn't damage anything.
Okay.
Doing it. I love it. It like adds that little extra tape.
The kids just kept slamming the door and then it would fall.
Yeah, the kids.
They just run outside and just shut it behind them.
Michelle Morgan, thanks for joining us tonight. Member for 20 months. We've been a member for 20 months. It's crazy. It goes by fast.
We are looking forward to seeing you in Dallas Aquascaping.
Oh, so excited.
It took a year hiatus, and we are looking forward to seeing you there again and competing in all of your amazing shrimp.
Hope all is well and health as well.
I'm very curious what other lines she's been working on since the last time she entered.
Mm-hmm. Rob Strand says, was going to ask about some of his pump setups if you got those too.
So I had a buddy go over there and tear down some of his aquariums, and I let him keep most of the pumps. And then I think Plamy kept a couple of the canister filters and hang on the backs to set up some tanks inside. So I have a couple of the tanks that'll be coming my way, but besides that, we just have majority of the shrimp. Plamy did end up keeping a couple of lines of shrimp back at the house. They are moving in August, so I think he's just going to enjoy the hobby and ship them to me in August, and then hopefully he moves into a new house and he will get back into the hobby and I can reship him all of his lines or however many he's going to get back into. But definitely appreciate the support. Everybody who's gone and watched this video and commented and left your opinion and feedback. It's definitely helping to keep the guy in the hobby. The shrimp hobby is growing, and it started out with very limited information, and I might have a lot of shrimp information, but in the beginning of time, I looked up to people like Plamy, and I really took a lot of his methods and a lot of his knowledge on genetics and carried that with us. And if I didn't meet him on the shrimp spot 10 years ago, I probably, wouldn't be where I'm at today. Or certainly not as like strict and on key with the genetics as I am, because he certainly put things into perspective, and it's just incredible the amount of work that he's been able to do in the last 14 years in just Caridina shrimp. So if you haven't seen his video, you got to go check that out. And if anybody's looking for any of his shrimp, we have some of them on the website. That is one of our to-do lists in the next 2 days to get all of that finalized and up there. We do have a list of all of his shrimp available. If you need that list, you can reach out to us at thegardenofeater@gmail.com, and we can send you that and we can take care of you through the PayPal means, or you can be patient and wait for them to show up on the website. But hashtag Shrimp Envy for the shrimp foods, the favorites pack.
Josh said, I don't treat for nitrates or nitrite. One day I had nitrates and all of a sudden I'm at 0 with no adjustment. Is that bad?
No, it just means your tank probably finished up its cycle. And the shrimp bioload is super low. As long as you're not overfeeding, those numbers should be 0.
Thank you so much, Vibes Aquatics, for the $4.99 super chats. His favorite subscriber. Hey, Vibes, all the subscribers are their favorite. And Vibes, quit spamming the chat.
Listen, Vibes, if I had to pick a top 5, you'd be in the top 5, all right? I promise you that.
Thank you so much, Vibes.
And just promise me 4 more people will make the exact same post.
John said, I really like the pre-cycling of the substrate. That is a great idea. I thought that was really cool. Not everyone can do that, but those towers were pretty cool.
Yeah, it's even given me like an idea because we bought a bunch of aquariums off of Steve Ramirez and did that whole move a couple of years ago. And it's not just his tanks. I think some of the other aquariums, whether just the soil has depleted over time, but it's fallen below the line, and it makes it just incredibly hard to go through and take photos of the shrimp. So what I've been thinking about is just cycling a bunch of soil in a little container and then, using like a spoon and sprinkle it in front of the aquarium to try and build up the level. But at the same time, I've thought about just like doing a spoonful a day of just fresh substrate, and I don't think that will really ruin the ammonia or the cycle or anything like that. But to swap it out in one clean motion and not have to worry about like a UGF filter or something like that, it was a genius idea.
Make sure if you're just joining us, hashtag shrimp envy to enter for your chance to win the favorites pack of 4 different shrimp envy foods. Zim asked, any thoughts on the Higer 950?
I don't know what that even is to give my thoughts on it. Sorry. I don't know if it's a light or a pump or a filter or what it could be. We have one Higer light, and it seems to be all right so far, but nothing to write home about.
Jeff Kane, thank you so much for the $5 super test. It's good luck with chat, Shelby. I'm trying. It's crazy how many people are in here chatting up tonight.
We've got more people in here now than we did when Nick was here.
There's so many funny comments too. So awesome.
Is Matt causing trouble again?
Oh, Matt and Dee Dee,
Yeah,
Rob,
see, there you go.
member for 21 months. Yeah, I knew it was way past 12 too. Yay!
Yeah, we will see you in a couple of weeks, and we will have that. Also, if anybody's going to be at Aquamania and you are a 12-month member, you can see us there for it as well.
Oh, are you going to make the announcement about the soy ahoy?
What announcement?
That we were going to stop carrying it?
I don't know if we're going to stop carrying it. I might just figure out a way to get it backed up. Someone might be allergic to soy to the point where I might not even be able to use the food fight anymore, Rob. I busted out some food fight, which was mixed in with a little complete, and I just fed it to try and get rid of the last of it. And it's causing some issues. It won't let me stop sneezing for like an hour. The kids are looking at me funny, like, is Dad going to be all right?
Yeah, I usually don't deal with the soy ahoy either because in the bulk, it does bother me. And then he now has a super issue, which is so strange because we've been using it for quite some time. I usually just get like a little red in the face like I am now. But that's about it. Like, he was full on just like drenched in the pot. It's so bad right now. Florida's just attacking Grant. I feel bad.
No, I'm good for like today, the last 2 days, but like tomorrow,
that tree,
cut the grass.
As soon as the wind blows too much outside, you're done for.
It hit me in the face yesterday when I was getting the bikes out, and I was fine.
I was surprised. Lake to Land Aquatics, new member. Thank you so much. I think you were a member already, so it's just probably renewal. So thank you so much. If you haven't got your sticker yet, make sure to email us, and I'll get those out. I did catch up on all of the stickers. So if you did not get your email back, because I emailed everyone back that I sent a sticker to. So if you did not get an email back, that means I have lost your email. Please resend one and we will get it out to you. Make sure you include your member, your actual YouTube name, and then your address so we can send it to you.
I appreciate everybody for being patient. Like the last 4 or 5 months or 19 months, depending on how long you've been a member, it's been chaotic, and we've stretched ourselves thin, but I think we've done all right for how many aquariums and critters we take care of.
I'm just putting this up so everyone can know.
We need to do this giveaway. We have way too much stuff to give away, Shelby.
Okay.
We're falling behind the 10-minute her
Hashtag
giveaway.
shrimp envy.
giveaway.
Get in there.
Last chance. 123 entries. I
That's
think
quite a
that's the
bit,
most
yeah.
entries we've ever had for a giveaway.
Crazy.
It's that good of a food.
Yes.
It really is.
And let's spin.
Big Steve's glass box.
Big Steve.
No, I don't know who
Big
this
Steve.
is.
Stop. Make sure you comment below. I have my phone up to
I
date
heard
on
Big
this
Steve's
one.
doesn't have shrimp, so it's like I heard Big
Could you-
Shrimpin' has some.
Could
shrimp,
you imagine
though.
if we tried to do it like the reverse? How long that would take? It'd probably take the whole stream to like. Oh no, you didn't
yeah.
win.
No.
You didn't.
We can't.
I
do
enjoy
that.
that so much watching other people do it, but like, oh, it would stress me out so much. There he is. He did comment, so make sure to write down for Big Steve.
Did
Ashley
did
did
he at
comment,
least
too.
comment Big Shrimpin' is here?
No,
Oh,
he just said yo.
dang it. All right, I'm gonna write Big Shrimpin' though.
He is crazy with that.
All right, now the next one is another $25 gift card to the website tgoeshrimp.com.
Hold on. I'm not going fast enough.
It's okay. What hashtag do you want to do?
Hashtag. Oh, what just happened?
Do TGOE backwards
Why would we do that?
to change it up.
Oh,
We don't need to
gosh.
think about it all day. It's easy.
Okay.
The silence, it really kills me. I always think I gotta be talking about something constant. Somebody else is like, it's okay.
Yuck.
It's not like that.
Yeah. It's definitely awkward for sure. They're just staring at the screen like, could you talk? Shady said,
Did you type it in chat so people know what it is?
It automatically does it with our Fish Fam link. How dare you?
I don't
They are
watch chat,
super
so I don't
efficient.
know this. And
It
I'm
is
never
in
there
there.
for anybody
It
else's
is
giveaways.
hashtag
So
EOGT because we want to be difficult, you know. Shady Grady said, so he was putting new substrate in an acrylic tube, put the filled tube in the empty tank, and cycle for a month before putting the cycle tube in the old tank to replenish the substrate. Instead of acrylic tube, it was stainless steel mesh and then 3D printed lids on it. If you haven't checked out the video, it's pretty close in the beginning of the video too. So it's really cool. You'll see them in almost every shot of the tanks too. So you'll see it kept it stable. So instead of it slowly climbing, he just cycled, put it in, and it didn't bring it back down. It just kept it at its stable pH. Which is really cool.
yeah, they were interesting, and it was a very neat way to do it. Even though he had sumps, like I thought maybe he would do something in the sumps, but every single chamber got its own pH stability.
Mosquitoes. Done with it. It's already hot and it's just happening. And we have love bug season, and the potato bugs are in full blast. Those are the worst. They're even crawling on our mesh out there. I was like, what is this? They're so cool looking, and they're completely harmless, but just annoying. Just like love bugs. They're just everywhere. You know, those bugs that the universities keep trying to invent to take care of other things, but then they just become a nuisance. So Rob says, thanks for all the love, folks, and congrats to TGOE on the milestone. I'm proud to be on this journey with you all. Thank you so much for providing a quality shrimp product and being so lovely of people. You and Ree are just lovely people.
You guys help us out a lot, so we appreciate it. Thank
Always
you.
the best. Love this hobby and love the Fish Fam. Everyone a part of it is super great. So I was reading.
I made a post on Facebook. The last 4 months have been rough, but thank you guys, everyone on the Fish Fam. You guys have always been there, and you helped us get through it. It's been nice. Thank you guys. Yours is actually next. I'm not lying. It's next on the list.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you're trying to leave us already, Steve.
He's like, I'm out. You're boring me.
You can do this one now. You
Yeah.
can send it.
Let's do it. Present share screen. All right.
Last chance. Hashtag EOGT for a $25 gift card.
You said it right. Okay. I was worried I was going to say it wrong in the first place. And
112
refresh
people
it
got
one
it
more
right
time.
at least.
And we're going to spin. Love the music.
Mario Velasco.
Mario, make sure you comment below.
Mario, congratulations. All right, now the next one we'll do hashtag scuba is a t-shirt donated by Scuba Steve. I think he said up to 2x. I don't have my phone on me. I thought I did. Well, I do. He has the old school logo and the new school logo. So it is people's choice on what they would prefer to have. Yeah, size is up to 2x. So thank you, Scuba Steve. Fun little story. We were
easy.
at the very first Aquascaping where we were creators, and there was like I don't know, a little promotional banner that was given out for free at the YouTube booth. And even though Shelby and myself participate in the whole YouTube thing at Aquascaping, it seems like we never do. What are you laughing about?
This is such a triggering story for me. Go on with your
All right.
lovely story, and then I'll explain my side.
And yeah, I know your side. But anyways, Scuba Steve made it on his own to make it a scavenger
I
hunt
spelled it wrong.
and tracked us down all the way at the shrimp contest, where we were some part of the day, and then other parts of the day we were running around doing aquascapes or something else. So it was a mission for him to get the last signature, and we were probably the smallest channel on that promotion poster. So Scuba Steve made us feel like one of the bigger guys, even though we're still only at 10, 11K subs. He made us feel like we're the biggest, bigger on the promotion than we actually were. So
I was
thank you,
so
Scuba Steve.
honored when he walked up, and then I realized that was the first time I got to see the poster, and it was just Grant's face, and it was just Grant, the Garden of Eater, and I was so offended because the people who made the poster knew it was us together. I just don't put my face on film because it was so hard for me to do things like that, especially in the beginning. And I was just like so heartbroken, and like Scuba's so excited, and I'm just over there like crushed, and I'm like trying to let Grant have his great moment because he felt like a rock star. I was like, you are a rock star, baby. But I am dying on the inside.
Right.
But it was so great. I mean, it will always be a memory burned in Grant's mind of how great that feeling was.
But over the years, I've become really good friends with Scuba Steve, and it's a pleasure at any of the shows to get to hang out with him, even if the cops are called. Okay, it is still a lot of fun as long as Chris George is there to smooth things over. Everything's fine and dandy.
Scuba's a great person in the hobby. Will do anything, and he's an award-winning fish breeder. He's got the medals.
He might win a shrimp award this year. You never know.
That is true. I don't think neither one of us are entering. I think so.
We can't enter. We run the show.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Henry said, what do I say in email for new members? You would just include your name and then, well, that's probably your actual name. So that
name
helps.
and address.
Yeah. So then we'll send out the sticker and your discount code. Welcome in, Ed. QJF says swag pack with print instead of shirt.
If you want to switch it out and change it out, I think QJF won the swag pack and wanted a size T-shirt that we don't have.
Oh,
so if you would like a TGOE print, we have a couple of them on the website. Check them out and let us know which one you would like, and we could do that.
Heather Green, member for 1 month. Thank you so much. Says, do orange-eyed blue tigers breed in neocaridina parameters?
So they do, but the thing is, everybody has their own opinion and different method and stuff like that. There's a breeder in California that says they actually breed faster in Neocaridina parameters and they grow quicker. For us, it's the opposite. They breed faster, they grow a lot quicker in the Caridina parameters. So it's one of those things where probably find a source for them in in Neocaridina parameters if you're going to do that. But we recommend keeping them in the softer water to breed.
Jack said, "Did Grant bring back that cute little gator from the collecting spot last week?" We didn't get to collect there, unfortunately. We did notice how nice of a collecting spot it was, especially, I love that parrot's feather. It's definitely invasive to Florida. It's not on the list yet, but it's going to be on it. I think it's already on the list for like Louisiana and something in the Panhandle, but no, he did not. Unfortunately, I did ask him if he could help find the property that's on so that we could see if we could purchase it. So then we just have a pet gator already. But there is a whole new development going up right next to it. So like, sadly, I don't think I would want that property anyways. Like I could not imagine the amount of traffic that would be coming through the farm of people just going through it, the apartments.
It's insane the amount of housing development that's going up right now in Florida.
Every little spot they can find, there is like, and I mean, there are tall apartment buildings going in. That's crazy. Whole new developments. The whole middle part of Florida has like these gigantic roundabouts and huge developments going in there. Like we're already out of room. I don't understand how they're building all this. Like we're not going to have any part of like nature in Florida eventually.
Yeah,
like
some of my
so
favorite
sad.
habitats have been destroyed in the last 2 years.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like that one spot, it's so close to that apartment. Like there's all of that cool stuff is gone.
I honestly don't think there was that much water in that
Did you put
spot
Mario down
until
for
they
that?
developed that and cleared out all of the wetland there.
Make sure you have the correct spelling for hashtag scuba SKUBA. It's Scuba Steve. Thank you so much.
Yeah, there's a lot of SCs.
And
out
if you
there.
don't follow anyone that we're giving giveaways and they have a YouTube channel, try to tag those. If we have some moderators, please link in the people's YouTube tonight and make sure that they get some love too, because they are all supportive and great in the hobby and they want to be right up there with us. There is a lot to go through.
It's a lot of scubas. There's the right scuba.
Yeah.
All right.
It was
Zach,
because you
I
said
see ya.
scuba first, and before I even could create it, so they thought, yeah. So
Sorry about that.
it's okay. They got too excited. They wanted to be the first one. I get it. You never know if you're in the first. You never know
I
how it
saw
works.
one
You know?
said, "What the email?" The email is thegardenofeater@gmail.com. Thank you, Zen.
Zen. Yes. Chat is going so fast. I've never been able to like not catch up.
We need like Stephen P to just be our chat moderator.
Oh, Scuba said I got that poster framed on my wall, and you guys will always be superstars to me. You're so awesome.
Yeah, I'll never forget you and your friend.
My favorite part, though, of meeting them both is when I noticed they were all wearing Nike slides.
It's the Triple Crown.
And I was like, you guys, you just were destined to be friends, you know? Oh, Scuba said, oh, no, I'm sorry. It's okay. I had to come to the realization that, of course, no one's going to know who I am being an editor. Like, you don't watch your favorite show and you're like, well, who created that? Like, most people will not do that. And you watch animes, most people won't go look the voice actor up. They're like, it's very rare. They just enjoy that show for the longest time. Dee Dee said, I entered the aquascaping contest, so everyone else will most likely have a better chance of winning. No, you'll do a fantastic job. I have decided this year that I do not want to do it. If I get to help out in any way, that would be awesome. I would just like to take a step back from it this year and have other people enjoy it. Some people get a little too stressed out, and I'd rather people enjoy the hobby and get. And if you have any questions or need any help, I am more than happy to help and enjoy it with you.
I just think we're going to have a little bit too much going on. And we like to actually enter some fish this year. So hopefully we can get some points on the board at least. And we'll have a lot of other stuff going on with the booth and 3 talks. So yeah. But maybe I'll do the Aquascape contest.
If it's not already cool. Billy said, it was nice hearing your speech at the Space Coast meeting. Will you be attending again?
So I think Shelby will be having a talk, and it's just hard on Saturdays to do something else other than what we already have with packages. And Jaden really wants to get into soccer, so if soccer games are on Saturdays, it's just going to make making other meetings impossible. Also, a lot of shows are during the Space Coast event, so I'd love to. It's just a 3-hour drive for us, so it's a little bit out of our way. We really have to have nothing going on a Saturday to make it. If there's a good enough speaker, though, I'd love to make it out there.
QJF, if you want us to just pick a print for you, if that would be easier, just let us know. And then I am so slow at reading tonight.
It's all right. You know,
My eyes are
I'll
not
fill in the
adjusting.
gaps right here. I see our man Jeff Kane has donated 20 gifts. So
Ashley
thank
said,
you so much,
I'll
Jeff.
go into that. Everglades was hopefully just follow up the developments eventually. Yes, we'll always have the Everglades people too scared of alligators and snakes. So we'll always have that for sure. Jeff Kane, gifted 20 Garden of Eden memberships. Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. Jeff, you're the man. You keep on giving, and it is awesome. Thank you. We appreciate it. Man, I hope one day I get to meet you in person.
We have to give you your discount code to the website too. Members for 12 months get a special discount code, and I did not include that in his letter. I forgot all about it because I didn't make it yet, and I forgot. So we will email that to you. I think you have his email. Can you write that down for me?
I got it.
Sorry about that. Thank you so much. Yes, let's do the giveaway. Wait, hold on. We got a chat. Mimic Nature, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Says, I'm really going to miss the days when Shelby was able to keep up with chat, but I'm so excited to see you guys hit that milestone. Thank you so much. I'll probably go back to normal next week when we don't have the giveaways. So I'll probably be able to keep up with it a little bit better.
I feel like we've always been a good Rico behind, though.
No. Usually I'm pretty on it. Like sometimes you get in your like weird little tangents. I'll get you right back onto like.
You've been really mean lately. You know, this is in front of 160 people.
Nah. All right, let's do the drawing, right?
Yeah, that sounds great. Hashtag scuba. This is your last chance, and that's scuba with a K. 103 entries. All right, let's spin it. Can we get Myrtle music for our videos?
One again. I've never seen that happen.
Back to back?
Yeah.
My guy, Mario, you need to go buy a lottery ticket. Do not enter in the next one. Just straight up go to the gas station. Maybe not like a whole Mega Millions lottery ticket, but like a good $20 scratch off.
You should do Powerball and then go. You always do. They pick it for you on the machine.
Don't be giving people advice.
That's the only way you're gonna win. I see all these old people that have come in for years, and they use all their special, numbers.
And the only time those numbers get picked are when they don't do those numbers. That's just how the universe works.
Yeah. Make sure you're still here and comment down below. Sorry.
All right. The next giveaway, though, will be another $25 gift card. And this hashtag will be hashtag scrimps with a K.
Can you stop? Why?
Because I said it. Now you have to do it.
Yeah, obviously.
Listen, if we're gonna be giving away these gift cards and prizes like this, we're gonna make the people work for it. All right.
That's the whole point. Is they've already worked for it.
Some of these people, it's their first day.
Yeah,
You know.
I guess. You're
They
ridiculous.
gotta know
Someone
what
got
kind
it
of
right
people we
already.
are. See,
That's
Nezzy
cool.
knows what he's doing. That's the only name I saw, to be fair.
All right.
I see Ed
I'll find that.
with the congratulations. You guys rock.
$11 super chat. Thank you so much, Ed.
Ed, I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to seeing you again in the near future. I'm gonna buy your dinner. There's nothing stopping you from me buying your dinner. I'm just saying that right now. If Oinky's with you, I'll buy her dinner too, or Shelby will buy her dinner. And yeah, there's no getting out of it.
Thank you so much. I cannot read fast enough.
It's all right. Hashtag Scrimps. We're giving away another $25 gift card.
We're like, okay, yeah, that sounds great.
And maybe you can use it on some shrimp or some Shrimp Envy foods,
Mario.
some Sam Scales prints. You could put it towards a P&W custom tank, or maybe you need a breeder box. We need to get the planter boxes on the website.
Yeah, we have cute little planter boxes that are magnets for the side of the tank, and they're safe magnets specifically.
Yeah.
Harley puts a lot of work into his products, so if you don't know our P&W customs, we have the tanks that are on the website. We'll have the little planters. All
Our
of
breeder
those,
boxes.
our breeder boxes, all of that stuff is made with really high grade acrylic, so it doesn't like deteriorate like some of the other acrylic will. It's really, really well made. And if you've ever had a chance to meet Harley, you'll know he's very passionate about the hobby and he does really good work. So glad to support someone like that.
And currently, him and Sam Scales are currently causing a ruckus from Denver to Seattle.
I agree. We should get a bigger discount. I was making a thing about that. They do that in other countries where they'll like tourists are like taxed more. Especially when you start becoming like a huge tourist destination. It's insane. But that's the thing. People are just moving here anyways, so they're just gonna be Floridians.
Yeah.
I missed a lot of comments up here, and I can't keep getting to it.
If it's super important, ask it multiple times. It's not going to be a problem tonight. Yeah. We won't be annoyed.
Grant being a problem difficult with all the hashtags. That's fun.
Could you imagine if we did a scavenger hunt throughout all the live streams? You got to find.
We have tried to do that, but we can't come up. Much. We did do it with. We had this stuffed animal shrimp that we would put on the racks, and then we asked.
Now, if we ever do one of the scavenger hunts, you'll have to find this live stream. Like that would be ridiculous. You have to watch
an hour
many to find all of these. Like they're little Easter eggs throughout some of the videos. We put them in like random spots and videos where this guy wouldn't be normally. So.
Oh man. I already saw that. It's gone. Oh my goodness gracious.
All right. So should I move on to the next thing? Do you want to just do this giveaway? I think we're behind.
This is very, very important. Boots Cats said, "What's the difference between a wet burrito and an enchilada?"
Isn't it the sauce? A wet burrito is queso. Enchiladas, sauce.
No, because I can get my enchiladas banderas, and there are 3 different sauces that come on. It's just wet burritos. Burritos are typically bigger, and they'll contain more stuff like rice and beans and meat. We're taking this way too serious. And enchiladas sometimes will just be like chicken and cheese, or just cheese, or just beef, or just one little item, and they're like smaller. So.
But you asked Ed who he learned about wet burritos from.
We're big queso people. Absolutely love queso. My stomach doesn't, but love it. Are we doing this giveaway already?
Yeah, we have 7 more giveaways in less than an hour to do it. So we need to start raffling these off in less than 10-minute intervals now.
All right.
Hashtag Scrimps, this is your last chance. 130 entries, so Scrimps was a good one.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. It didn't refresh. I saw one more entry. There we
There
go.
you go. 131. Luck everyone.
Stephen P. 2003
Stephen
awkward.
P. We can actually send out your memberships too, since you haven't decided on shrimp. So, congratulations! I know you just commented like 2 seconds ago, so I know you're still here.
I think we can move on.
Yes.
All right, now the next giveaway is going to be for one of our Sam Scales donations. It is a fish, so bringing a little bit of something different. It is a neon tetra, I believe, and not a cardinal tetra. I could be wrong though. I don't really know my tetras that well, but I believe it's a neon. What do you think, Shelby?
Looks like a cardinal. No, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Neons are supposed to be thinner, so I'm pretty sure that's a cardinal.
Maybe
Neons are
it's
skinny. Cardinals
neither.
are a little fatter.
I don't
But
know.
I can't tell how big that branch is, so like scaling could be a little.
This person thought it was going to be. Coral thought it was going to be hashtag tetra. It would have been a good one.
It would have been a good one.
But I purposely did this one hashtag snake. I just ruined it. Hashtag scales because the next one, silly me. But yes, hashtag scales. Get it on this Sam Scales print. And thank you, Sam. He gave us a bunch of prints. They just so happened to line up that we're giving 2 of them away this week because we were planning on having our 10K giveaway, but we hit 11K before Monday. So we're going to give away 2 of them.
All, yeah. Put them all together.
Is Sam here tonight? Or are they still changing that flat tire?
See, Cardinals have a lot more red across the.
That's what I was
whole
thinking.
body.
I thought
You're right.
the Cardinals had the red-breasted plate.
Yeah, they all are agreeing on that one.
All right. You are right about the Cardinals being a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
They're like the Ninja Net, a little bit thicker and a little bit longer.
That is like the best advertisement. I don't know if you know of obviously in the fish fam, Ryan's Wild Fish Tanks, but he sells his Ninja Net, and he's got the best advertisement for that stuff. But it's like it's the collecting nets that we use. If you watched our collecting Aquascape video that we did not too long ago, I believe that's the net one of us was using. I think I was using it for the rocks. I think you were using our green one for a little bit.
But it's very similar to the Perfect Dip Net, but it's a little bit thicker and a little bit longer. Same price. I think maybe it's even a little bit cheaper. I don't know.
I think it's around the same price. I mean, his might be like $5 or $10 more, but it's definitely worth it too. Yeah, Sam hasn't joined us tonight or Harley S, so they're probably still changing a tire that is.
I don't think they're changing a tire still. I think they're
just driving.
Traveling, trying to make it back home.
Passing winds. That's your 2024 quotation. Oh, I got Kiki. How you doing? I hope to see you this year. Says catching y'all's at the tail end of the live, but I made it. Hey, Grant and Shelby.
She has a booth at Aquamania.
What? I didn't see
And
that. Sorry, I'm not.
I see her logo is angelfish, so I assume she's going to have angels. But I'm looking forward to seeing what other kind of livestock she has as well.
Angel, I love
and
angel
Night
fish.
Owl Aquatics will be there, and he's a member for 17 months. So we will make sure we bring your print to North Carolina.
And anyone down to go get ice cream afterwards, obviously we're down.
Yeah.
So congrats y'all on eating ice cream and watching. How fitting.
I had a milkshake
really
before
is.
the live stream, so I'm good to go.
I really want one all of a sudden. Vibes Aquatics, another $1.99 super chat, says Ninja Net is the best. Fire, use it all the time. It really is great. I love the net. The kids were actually using it really well the other day and catching Achilles fish like crazy.
Hashtag scales, last chance. Let's draw it.
don't know which refresh button I'm supposed to be using. I guess it doesn't matter.
I
And
don't
let's
think so, man.
spin.
Laura Nesbitt.
Laura!
Congratulations, you won the Neon Tetra. And then the next one is another Sam Scales print.
So I'll just
Hashtag snailed it.
You had to do that. I have to start a whole nother one.
Yeah,
Just make it
of
easy.
course. What are you talking about? I purposely did
You're
this
too
one,
much.
hashtag scales, where I appreciate Coro trying with the hashtag Tetra. I do like to give the artist some type of recognition beforehand. But hashtag snailed it. It is a print, so you really can't crush it and get the full effect. But you think about it every time you pass by while it's on the wall.
Rob said ice cream in North Carolina. Yeah.
So I will say this: the best food truck ice cream I've ever gotten was from the North Carolina,
That stuff was
the
good.
festival that they had,
It
the
didn't
Taste
make
of
me
Charlotte.
sick either.
And yeah, for food truck, it was pretty darn good, but not as good as Papa Clyde's or Tippecanoe, our local creameries. So I'm all down for trying one of their local spots that isn't a food truck. But I will say this: the Indian food and pretty much everything we had when we were down in Charlotte last time was so good. So yeah, looking forward to it.
The place did give me weird vibes, but you could smell it from a mile away.
It haunted
and it was
me for
so
3 days.
good.
And Sunday I was so hungry. I was like, we're going. I can't take it anymore.
I haven't found anything that compares. It comes close, but
The
doesn't
Miami
compare.
one was
It was pretty close.
To me, it was just
The
as
people-
good because they had those real
Yeah.
thin chips.
Yeah.
And I
They
was
had
like,
influencers there doing like full videos, like their family was all eating it, and like I was like, no way, are we watching YouTubers or like TikTokers right now? This is crazy. It was out of this world. Toop Dog said, do you think having extreme blue bolts and extreme black King Kongs will produce better offspring?
not if you keep them together, they're gonna make shadow pandas and one stripe, two stripe King Kongs that have the blue tint to them. They don't really produce all extremes. It's not. It doesn't work that way.
She said, I can't wait to see y'all there. I've got some interesting fish coming to the show with me to my first show. Hope I sell out. We hope you do really well too. It's exciting.
I think it's their first show, so it's unproven. We're just really looking forward to getting out of the state and getting back into the show mood. I was talking to Mike today, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's like show after show after show for the rest of the year now, every 3 weeks. So time will pass by faster
So
than we
fast.
know it.
Yeah. And you'll enjoy it. And the good thing is it's a one-day show, so it's like not as stressful. And a lot of people come in, and it's fast, usually fast-paced. Hopefully, it has good advertisement for it, which I'm pretty sure they have advertised pretty good for it. And the Fish Fam, I know, has kind of said it throughout the stream. So I hope you sell out as well. Grant can pay, but you can't go to
I
ice
saw
cream.
that. It's funny.
Nah.
I'll
Alright.
pay for ice cream that I don't eat. That's ridiculous. That's why it was funny. Hashtag snailed it
You ready to give
for
it
the
away
purple
already?
magenta mystery snail. We can give it away already if you want.
All right, let's go.
Hashtag snailed it. This is your final call.
One that looks on par for snails. I mean,
You just got another hater on the books.
I love these snails.
Just
I actually
one
have
person,
this same
though.
print already, and I absolutely love it.
All right. Only 97 people. I don't want to say this is the least amount of entries, but it
CB
is.
Rider.
Easy V Rider, congratulations. Make sure you comment down below. Thank you so much, Matt, for tagging Sam Scale. He is trying to start up his YouTube, so please give him some love on his YouTube channel tonight. He does support so many people in the Fish Fam. He's been around for a long time, and he definitely helps us with all our giveaways.
All right. The next one's going to be a $25 gift card again. And then we're going to do the tank. So one $25 gift card. Then we've got the tank, and then we've got some more gift cards to give away as well. But they do get better. The gift cards get bigger. Oh, whatever hashtag you want. You're in control this time. I'll let you pick. Hashtag shalalala.
No.
Hashtag 25.
It's not even a
You're never
$25
picking
gift card.
hashtags again. That is the lamest hashtag ever. No letters, nothing.
Hashtag 25. Let's make it easy. That's what I like. Is life to be easy.
The next one is going to be
Ashley
super
said
easy,
she's
though.
always down to get ice cream anywhere, anytime. Now we literally walked. Where did we go? We walked like a half a mile with Harley and his girlfriend to get ice cream. It was worth it.
I don't think it was that far
It
either.
was a half a mile.
I don't think it was that far.
It
was
looked
a
like it was
6-minute
closer.
walk.
Maybe it was faster than that.
It was
Wasn't
Cold
too far.
Stone, and then we did it the next day with the Bloomfields.
Yep.
You got to read these. Pick them up.
Get out of here. You read faster. How about that?
I can't see.
Yep, this is when it's the first Aquamania, and then the Aquatic Expo will be coming back in June. They're doing a great job promoting. Yes,
Yeah,
I'm excited for the Aquatic Expo.
We've signed up for that one as well.
Yeah.
We got a double booth, 2 corner ends, so plenty of room.
Yeah, I'm excited. That one's real fun. I love that area too. Excuse me. Oh no, did you miss the snail print? We'll have more for sure. I think we do have another one in the room too.
No, we have yours, but that's the only snail one we have from
Oh.
Sam.
South Carolina says frozen custard on your route to and from the North Carolina show.
But like, what kind of frozen custard is it?
I don't care.
Because-
That's what I like. I like it. I'll stop at Culver's.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We got Culver's.
Oh. Hey, maybe they have a fancier Culver's. You never know.
Hey, Good Times was great custard, but it was because of the mango one they had.
You know why this made it so much easier? Oh, that's students. It just makes it real easy because it's so short. I know when someone's commenting.
Fair, but what if it
Make
was
Grant
so
cry.
long?
Fiance. That's what it looks like. It says fiance. I'm too lazy to go get my ring fixed. I damage it really bad. I'm not very good with wearing jewelry. I have broken so many bracelets right off the wrist and dramatically went everywhere. I have broke everything. I actually broke the ring on the washer and dryer. I'm so aggressive apparently when I go to do laundry. I would literally just clip and almost broke my finger one day because of it. See, Mimics is a half a mile walk.
So it
It
wasn't
is
a mile.
6-minute
It was
walk.
half that.
That's what I said. I said a half a mile.
I thought
You
you
don't
said a
listen to
mile.
me. I wouldn't say a mile in a. No, it wasn't that far.
Well, you would know, Josh, if you hadn't stood us up that night.
Shelby married the one and only Amish shrimp keeper.
I got a little stash tonight. Not quite
Aw.
Amish enough.
Lady Diane, I hope you feel better.
Sorry to hear that. I have thought about getting an Amish TGOE hat, though. Thought that would be nice.
Tube Dog says, you guys know anybody that sells live blackworms?
No,
hardest thing to
but
find.
2 years ago, there was a guy at the Keystone Clash that was selling live blackworms and said that he figured out a way to use this medicine to split the worms and cultivate them. But we don't really use blackworms, so I never really got the info and saved it.
I wish I could get this reference. Culver's Tears, Montezuma's Revenge. I don't know what Montezuma is. It's probably I'm gonna assume that's either something in history or a movie, which I know both.
I feel like
of
it's
neither. a movie.
Indiana Jones.
Like watch it just be like something as simple as like what is that? I can't even remember, the Revenge of the Mummy or something. I love that movie. Lakeisha says North Carolina has a lot of great food spots. My partner and our foodies. She's the foodie. I'm the fatty. I just want to eat the food. And Grant makes me look up all the places because usually I'm pretty good at figuring out which place is like worth it to try and which ones aren't. So I'm always destined to have to find it. So I end up becoming the foodie of like what places are
Also,
good
if
in the
you
area.
pick it, you can't be mad at me for picking a bad place. And I'm okay with going in, walking in, and be like, "Nah, we're leaving, Shelby." So
yeah, Sam Scales is at 599 subscribers. I bet with all y'all watching, we could get him to 750 tonight. Yeah. And there's a link. Thank you, Zen. He's over 600 now. Yeah. At least one.
all right, so hashtag 25. We've got another $25 gift card to give away, and then we're giving away the P&W tank. So stay tuned.
Oh, I would say Freddy's best big brand custard that we've had. I don't know.
No,
My Culver's is really nice. Freddy's is a hit or miss now.
Yeah, so
Last time was so
last
bad.
time we went to Freddy's, it wasn't nearly as
So
good.
bad.
So I'm sure all places could have their, bad spots or whatever when we travel. But yeah, I think Culver's is a little bit better. I don't even know what Andy's is.
Yeah, we haven't been there, so we can't compare that one though. It's just off the list.
But
Are
in
we doing the
Colorado, they
giveaway?
had a good times. That was pretty good. 139 entries.
Ready?
Yeah, spin it.
Spin it. Ooh, I like it. Dramatic.
Scotty the Fish Freak.
Scotty! You still here, Scotty? I haven't even seen you in chat very often.
I saw it once.
Oh, Scuba said I can see Grant with the side curls going on.
They happen.
Nice.
I have to trim them down.
That is like a Jewish thing.
I think it is though.
It's funny how many people get that confused.
It might be both. I don't know.
We were really bad at it. Is the tummy issues you get from drinking water and mixing? Oh man. No, Rita's is terrible.
Yeah.
We had like 2 Ritas. They went out of business here. Like they were just awful. I don't know what they just taste like water or like flavored ice. Like
They
not
have
even
the
a good
custard,
shaved
too.
ice.
They just never had like a good. Our Ritas, I think, was super small, and they didn't have the variety of custard flavors that most Ritas had. Like me and my dad went to a Ritas when I was a kid. I believe it's the one in Brandon, and it was a lot better than the one here.
Yeah, all dairy makes me have stomach issues, so I'm not gonna give up ice cream for it. I'm sorry. that they were saying it's like the food poisoning is what Montezuma's revenge is. All right. What's the next hashtag?
So hashtag PNW.
He said he's sorry. He's eating ice cream.
We have a choice. You can pick out this tank right here. It comes in black or white, and it has the sump, and it is a 40-ounce aquarium, super small, makes a perfect desktop little tank setup, and comes with the light, the tank, the pump, the sump, the stand, everything for it. And then your other choice is the 1 gallon all-in-one that has basically all the filtration in the back of the aquarium. Also comes with a light, and they're all USB plugins, and you can plug the pump into the light, so you only actually need 1 plug-in to run the entire tank. But this is people's choice, so you can pick out whichever one of the aquariums that you would like. And we'll let this one ride for a little bit, but if you haven't seen, I think the last short or 2 shorts ago that we just did, maybe 3 shorts ago, I set one of these up for the Florida State Fair, and it has a really nice scale for the diorama aquascape that I did to it. makes it look like a 40-gallon tank, but it's only 40 ounces. So you can check that out and get some inspiration on what you can do with your tank.
So, Justin, I was kind of explaining this earlier that they are a little bit more expensive because they are made with a higher quality. A lot of things that you get, someone could make this real easily for a lot cheaper, but it's going to fall apart. It's not going to be something that's going to hold up. Most of this is actually usually for saltwater. So saltwater reefing people think this is great for their little frog grow outs and easy water changes and cute to put on their desk or something. But it's high quality as well. And we've had no problems with any of them and absolutely love them. So
I'll also say this. Me and Harley were having a safety meeting and we got a phone call saying that one of the tanks had fallen off the table. So at the shows, he has this box and then he puts the tank on top of the box. And one of the janitors had bumped the table and the tank had fallen over. And the tank was fine. We just picked up the shrimp and put them back in the aquarium and everything was good. So they're durable. Shelby's all-in-one has lasted in the back of our car for quite some time. And I don't drift the corners, but I don't take them easy. So things been whipped around the back of the car pretty well.
I use it everywhere. I literally take it out in nature. I just throw it on a rock and throw other rocks into it, and it's been great.
So it's just the quality that goes into the actual build, and then the quality of the acrylic is bar none. So
and you gotta think it's being made in the U.S., so we're paying our associates way more than overseas, unfortunately. But unfortunately for the people overseas. But to pay for good workers that are going to do a good job on everything that they do, you got to pay them good. So it sucks that everything's going up in price too, but it's worth it if you want a little mini tank.
Yeah, and it comes with the light, it comes with the sump, the filter, so it is a really nice getup.
Scuba said, I got the one that you set up in Daytona. Sentimental. Love it.
I wonder how that's looking. You got it all nice and planted now, Scuba Steve?
I actually think there's I can't remember how many we've actually sold. People got the cutest little setups.
We've done at least 10 of them.
Matt says Shelby knows all about low pay. She works 80 plus hours a week for Grant with no pay. That's funny.
Maybe it's the other way around though, Matt. I'm the one doing all the water.
Stop clicking everything.
And I pay her in Thai food. She gets paid very well. Okay.
Oh, our daughter was our daughter is addicted to Thai food now. She was begging me to go to Thai food tonight, but I couldn't. I don't feel well enough to go out. But that's so funny. Matt says, "Smile, Grant. She's the boss." Smile.
But no, Harley does a great job. That's why we hired him to make our breeder boxes. I've had the second version now of the breeder box out for quite some time, and there isn't anything that I want to particularly change without going to magnets or something totally different. We want to do magnets, just the price is going to go way up for magnets for magnetic breeder box. So we went with the middle of the group with pricing. Not the cheapest, but also not the most expensive we could have gone. And then at the same time, we're going to go with smaller boxes here in the future, too. They might be ready before Aquamania.
This is the last giveaway, right?
No.
Oh.
This is the biggest.
Yeah.
But we have a couple more gift cards to give away.
Okay.
All right. You want to draw it?
Yeah.
At the top of the minute. Last chance. #PNW.
Top of a minute, so you got few seconds.
So, but
I'm just
it
gonna
is
put it up so people can see.
$150 value, and makes a great little aquascape tank, or would be better than a jar for a betta, or you can put a couple cull shrimp in there if you want to hold down to a couple males. Put a single female buried up in there as a little hatchery. I think they make great Oba-Ula aquariums. That's what I would do with one of these. I think the black lava rock, I might scape
yeah.
a mini Opalula.
You'd have 1,000 of them in a week.
Yeah.
Coro said Harley is a great supporter. I was at a swap a couple weeks ago, and he was talking up everyone else's product and the quality of their fish and shrimp, etc. He's not about the money; he's about the hobby.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a really good guy, and he really does just want to make the best product possible. So,
Is that like freshwater or saltwater?
The lights that come with the freshwater tanks don't have the blue lights. So the freshwater ones, and this one says freshwater on the bottom, so it doesn't have the blue lightings. These are freshwater lights. I'm sure if you wanted the saltwater one, you could let me know if you windproof, and we can get you the saltwater one instead. I don't think it matters to him which one he sends out. And thank you, Harley, and thank you, Sam, and the Bloomfields. All the actual products that we've given away was donated by them, so they sponsored the giveaway. And then all of the TGOE gift cards, according to Matt, were donated by Shelby. So let's give her a round of applause. Thank you, Shelby.
Easy Rider said, I would love to see a TGOE fridge magnet. I got one with my last Plamy order and loved the idea. We actually did recently get Plamy.
We got Plamsky's magnets, and we're talking about maybe making some magnets with Plamy. So it is a possibility here in the future.
All right, let's do this drawing.
All right, hashtag PNW 138. I think that's the record now. Go.
GK Aquatics.
Gary!
Wow, Gary, congratulations.
Make sure you're still here. I mean, most of you are going to be here. We're not taking too long to draw these. It's not like we did it at the beginning and then. But congratulations, Gary.
All right, so the next one, hashtag back to the good old TGOE. Are we allowed to use the same hashtag?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Go back. We got 3 more gift cards to give away. First one will be a $25 gift card, and then we got 2 more $50 gift cards to give away, and that'll be it. There?
That's what I'm checking now. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure Gary's good.
Nope, right there. Oh, no way.
Yeah. Cool. So congratulations, Gary. And then the next 3 giveaways will all be hashtag TGOE, so don't have to change up anything.
Yeah, that'll make it easy. There's no questions.
No questions?
Yeah, no.
Well,
no questions.
If anyone has any questions, now's your chance. Anybody that got a membership or anything like that, remember, email us at thegardenofeater@gmail.com. You don't want to go lay down?
Yeah.
Yeah? I can handle it. It's not
got
that bad now.
Sure.
I got it,
Okay.
yeah. It's fine. All right. So Matt said if you entered one of the previous ones, you don't have to enter again, but I don't think it hurts to just go ahead and resend it. I already talked about what we've been doing and what we've got going on the next few months, so nothing really to update. But if you guys haven't already seen Plamsky's video, that was the latest video that we just posted. I think that was just yesterday. Bit of a emergency situation, had to go through and tear out all of his shrimp tanks, but learned a lot. I was super impressed. One of the nicest shrimp rooms I've ever seen, if not the nicest. So Jesse, how's it going? What should you do with my IBC totes? what would I do with my IBC totes? I'd put shrimp in them. What should you do with your IBC totes? I would use them for grow outs for fish. Whatever fish you got spawned, knowing you, it's going to be some type of monster. So I would use your IBC totes to either grow fish out or maybe even just put the pairs together of some big old monster fish. Can you ship shrimps to Ohio or Idaho? Yeah, that's not a problem any time of the year. There isn't any issues with us shipping out, even all the way up to Alaska. We had somebody ask us today about blue bolts being shipped. What's the coldest temperature? We pack appropriately. So as long as the shrimp don't sit on the porch for over an hour, they'll be just fine. Can Stardust go in tap water? Absolutely. One of my favorite stories is we were trying to breed out the self-cloning crawfish, and we were feeding them like algae on plants in Saucertang, and some Stardust got into their tank and exploded in population. So absolutely. Now, tap water is a very vague general term. You want to make sure it's not that high of TDS. So TGOE after dark. Maybe we might start doing. So I had thought the other day of maybe doing some members only streams, just pop up. None of them would be like on a set time. And maybe I'd tell some stories or talk about what's going on or just answer members only questions. But we got a lot of members, a lot of supporters. We haven't really had a lot of time to mess around with more videos and do stuff like that. But I feel like we can work in some random ones here and there. Do you guys have bluefin killies for sale? Any tips for breeding? So Shelby's the killies breeder keeper. We don't have any of them for sale, but in the near future, once Shelby's bedroom's done, we'll be working in the garage, getting the quarantine all set up for our collecting of the native fish. We have some great spots for bluefin killies, so it will be one of the fish that we keep. We'll quarantine them for like 2 weeks and then offer them available as wild-caught Florida fish on our website. And then let's do one of these giveaways. So hashtag TGOE, refresh. I got to show the screen here. Hold on. Share screen. I'm doing it. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that. Refresh, and we'll go ahead and spin the wheel now. Wow. I can do it, Shelby. See?
Kyle G.
All right. Congratulations, Kyle G. I will make sure that you are in the chat, and then go ahead and hashtag TGOE if you haven't already. That one was for a $25 gift card, Kyle, but the next two are for $50 gift cards, and that is going to wrap up the rest of the stream. So go ahead and enter hashtag TGOE if you haven't already. So DD, would you ever try to raise Caridina outside like Plamy? So Plamy really made his outside and inside. It was a lot of work to try and go ahead and insulate an entire porch, to go ahead and AC it, and fans and everything to cool the tanks the way he did. We tried Tangerine Tigers on the side of the house. We tried Tangerine Tigers in the garage. And there is some babies still kicking and growing up in the garage. But I think just the temperature swings and everything like that, we could go ahead and insulate the front panels, and I think that might help it out a little bit better. But that's what the inside of the house is for. And I just think that it's a lot more beneficial to have them inside the house than outside. But maybe one day we'll run out of room and throw shrimp on the porch or something like that. I don't know. But if I have space inside, I'd rather keep the shrimp inside. And I think what I'd probably do is get rid of all the Neocaridina tanks on the bottom racks inside and move them into the garage. and just do all Caridina inside the house. And I'm hoping we move before that ever happens. But if I'm here in 3-4 years still, that's probably what I'd end up doing, is just having 500 aquariums in the house for shrimp, and then like 100 in the garage for the Neocaridina. I said for shrimp, for Caridina shrimp inside. Oh, Big Shrimpin said, if I ordered one of those PNW tanks for Opaulas, would I want the freshwater or saltwater light? I would get the saltwater light if you're going to do macroalgae. There are some really cool macros that might not grow that fast that you could keep inside the little tiny PNW tanks. And they're not, the Opaula, I don't think would do well in a full salt tank, but I really don't know. I've seen Neocaridina do well in a saltwater tank. Not do well, but survive. So I haven't done that much testing or research on the Opaula to see if they can go full salt. Jesse could look into tiger prawns or similar live food cultures. Yeah, if you wanted to do some of those Machiabrachium shrimp out of South Florida, I could catch some and send them up your way. If Bloody Mary shrimp start breeding out lighter, what color shrimp to add to darken up offspring? You're going to want to add higher grade Bloody Marys. If you're throwing them on white substrate, they're just lighter as the younger they are, for sure. And as they grow and they mature, all shrimp will gain and grow in quality and color and maturity of pigment. So right off the bat, if you're seeing light colored shrimp, maybe not be too worried about it until they're about 1 centimeter in size. Then after that, I definitely like to cull them to get rid of the ugly ones. But the best thing to do is to just simply cull out the ugly ones and keep breeding the nice ones. You don't necessarily have to add new stock to darken up the offspring, or throw them on black substrate. All right. Are there any blue Caridina that are forgiving for someone who has had tangerine tigers? Blue bolts aren't terrible. They're easy enough to keep as long as you have your pH stable. And if you have your pH stable, that means you got 0 KH and good substrate. You should be able to do blue bolts no problem. Shadow pandas are the exact same type of shrimp as blue bolts, but blue bolts are a little bit cheaper to get some of the culls than shadow pandas. So if you're looking for something to start out with, I'd get blue bolts. All right, question please, Rocco. You've mentioned a Crazy Blues tank in the past. What shrimp do we use to create such a tank? Crazy Blues come from blue steels. I've got an entire video on the difference between blue steel and blue bolts, and I cover Crazy Blues, ocean blues, and some of the different phenotypes that can come out of those. So I highly recommend going to check out that video. But we just use Tangerine Tigers crossed with a Taiwan Bee, and that's how we've gotten our lines of Crazy Blues. So we did make ours from scratch. Fish and Wall asks how to become a member. There's a little bottom in the right-hand box of chat that there's like a little money sign. You click on that, and it'll allow you to donate to the chat, to buy a super chat, or you could become a member. And by becoming a member, the cheapest option I think is $1.99, and then however much you want to support us onward. But the $1.99 gets your foot in the door to get your sticker and your 10% off code to our website, tgoeshrimp.com. And if you can't figure that out, you can email us at thegardenofeater@gmail.com. And I do have a link that I can send you that'll bring you directly to the member sign-up page. What would be the highest KH the Stardust would be able to handle? I wouldn't try to go over 5. 3 is a good, healthy KH for any type of Neocaridina or neutral pH shrimp. So I would stay right around 3, no more than 5. Shelby's bedroom, she kicked you out. No, it's more like I'm kicking out all of her fish tanks out of all of these racks in the living room, all the racks, there's some fish tanks still in the kids' rooms, but not a lot. So, yeah, the fish are getting the boot all into one selected area, and the bedroom just makes the most sense since we've just about remodeled the whole rest of the house. The hallway still needs a little bit of work, and there's one more rack to be built by the front door. But we've kind of changed gears. Like there's another tank. Like there's a tank right there. That tank wasn't there for Nick's tour video. There's another big tank in a random spot in the house now. So there's definitely some things going on. But in the end, Shelby will have 110 tanks that she can move all of her shrimp into, all of her fish into, and then the rest of the house, I can just move shrimp wherever I want and start breeding a lot of the different projects that I've been wanting to work on. All right, so hashtag TGOE. I am going to go ahead and pull another winner here. So refresh, hashtag TGOE, 158 entries. And what did I do? Here we go. All right, we are good. It's a little sloppy without Shelby here, but I got it. All right. I swear I hit spin and it didn't work.
Living Dream Aquatics.
All right, congratulations, Living Dream. That is for a $50 gift card, and we've got one more to give out. I never saw if Kyle G was down below, so I'm not going to check if Living Dream is there either. But we'll move on to the next one. It's still hashtag TGOE. We've got 15 more minutes of stream. I'm going to see if I can't catch up on some of these questions, and then we'll call it a night. But we've got a question. Could Caridina work in 7.6 to 8 pH, 170 TDS well water? That would be okay for some like tangerine tigers, but most Caridina is not going to like that high a pH. Tigers you can get away with, but the bee shrimp and the hybrids, definitely not. And the higher the pH, the lower the baby survival rate. So I would think about maybe keeping some tangerine tigers in there. Definitely Neocaridina should have no problem at all, but avoid bees. I plan to have IBC totes set up outside in Georgia for Neos, inspired by you. They need their cold period, but if it gets too cold in the winter, what would be the best method to heat them? Heated floor? Yeah, like there's a lot of different methods. LRB has a video, I believe, on how he used to heat his tubs outside up in Indiana, but I would definitely look into stock tank heaters. They would definitely be powerful enough to keep the water warm, and you wouldn't even have to run them all the time. Just when like you get really bad cold freezes and the ice would, get thicker than like 6 inches. If it doesn't get thicker than 6 inches, I'd probably just like worry about having like a more aeration, so that way you have more surface agitation and you have a spot where the ice isn't completely frozen through, and you can get oxygenation to the water, and the shrimp will be just fine. So as long as they're not popsicles and they get some oxygen, I wouldn't worry about heating them. You could even cover them. There's Brandon in Kentucky who just puts over greenhouse plastic or some type of plastic or tarp over his tanks and stops them from freezing all the way solid. So you don't necessarily need a heater, and the shrimp are fine. I've seen videos of shrimp crawling underneath ice. Top 3 things you learned from Plamsky's Shrimp Room. So first off would be the filtration. That's definitely like the added filtration. I don't know if it's just keeping the water pristine or the oxygenation or what, but he was able to keep a lot more shrimp in his aquariums than I've ever seen anybody else really handle in person. So I was definitely impressed by that, and adding on the filtration. And then man, just the way the filtration and the pumps and everything work together, the substrate towers, and them switching out. That was definitely one thing I learned. The third thing, oh man, I'm gonna stumble. I'll come back to that. Maybe I won't. I might forget, but uh, there's definitely a lot going on in Plamsky's shrimp room. That's for sure. Oh, the fans, the box fans that he made, where he had the computer fans over like a little spillway to go into his aquariums. That was really cool. So the fans, the filtration, and the substrate towers. All right. Hashtag TGOE. We've got one more $50 gift card to give away. I'd like to say thank you to everybody for sticking around this long, all the support and everything like that. Really appreciate it all. Thank you guys. I'm struggling with shrimp in the new apartment. How cold is too cold in your opinion? The tanks average about 64 most mornings when I check. 64 isn't that cold. I wouldn't worry about too cold until I get into like the 50s, like 59 or lower. Neocaridina, I definitely wouldn't worry about at all. With Caridina, in the 50s is when I try and heat the house to get it warmer. Space heater or something like that before you put heaters into the aquariums. Grant, I hope you can make content soon on hot summer temperature change, climate change, shrimp keeping. So I definitely plan on doing a update video of the greenhouses outside. I just started to like break down some of the ponds in the greenhouse before we found out about the insurance issues that we were having. So that got stalled. And of course, we want to finish Shelby's shrimp room, fish room. So I'm not sure how much longer it'll take me to get back out there and start working on that, but it's definitely on like the to-do list. All right, so if you got your members print or anything like that, please reach out to us at thegardenofeater@gmail.com. Message us your address, your username for YouTube, and we'll get that shipped out to you. So I'm going to go ahead and do the last giveaway here and sign out and answer one more question. I'm dying here without Shelby. I'm sorry. I'm like so fidgety. Anxiety. I don't know why. Maybe it's the last 2 hours, but let's go ahead. And last giveaway, hashtag TGOE, and do refresh. All right. 163 entries. Thank you, everybody, for participating. Yanglore, congratulations. Remember to email us and send us your info so we can get you the gift card to our website, tgoeshrimp.com. Last question by Big Shrimpin. Did you ever get the insurance situation figured out? Yes, we did. That's why we're able to move forward in Shelby's room now and get that going. It is going to cost us a little extra money. Shelby's not quitting her job as early as we thought. Got to make up that extra money a little bit, but things will all work out. We've got a lot of plans this year. I'm sure some of the things are going to be a lot more clear here shortly on why we're not doing this year and why we've got such big plans and we're not talking about and stuff like that. A lot of it will be coming to light very soon, but it's going to be a huge year for us. We're really looking forward to it. Things have just been snowballing for us. It seems like since the end of January, and we want to keep up that momentum. We want to knock out as many videos as we can in the short amount of time. It's going to be show season here soon, so we're going to be seeing a lot of you in person. and we just want to try and give back as much as we can, show you guys some of that appreciation and support back. So the insurance was like the biggest headache. It was thrown out of us out of nowhere. It was a nightmare, and the possibility was us losing all of our aquariums and having to relocate, and that's kind of what Plamy had to do. And it's just been one thing after another, and we're just so thankful that we're not going through the exact same thing that Plamsky's doing. So we're trying to, help him out the best we can, but it's definitely been a load off our shoulders since we got that figured out. So appreciate you guys looking out for us and caring about us. And it's been a fun night. Not quite 2 hours. I'm cutting it a little bit short, but I really appreciate you guys. I know Shelby does as well. And, if there's anything you guys want from us, or suggest video wise in the near future, comment that down below, and we should get to it and start cracking on the new topic ideas here soon. So thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next Monday, 9 o'clock like usual.